Everyone, very quick update on things where we are at the moment, because it's been a while since I've last recorded anything or done any video, and it's been a while, mainly because a lot of things have happened ever since the last video. We managed to find the property we really like in Romania. We've had a video viewing of it. We actually went to Romania to have a look as well, not just because of that, but it kind of came together, and even I managed to join in on the trip for a few days. Moreover, we managed to get it, and we've also accepted an offer on our house. We've come up with a plan what to do in the next few months, how to exit UK in the best possible way for our family. Okay, so let's have a look at the OLX, which is the online platform where we got the house from, basically. It is a bit like Marketplace or eBay in Romania. So on this you can have a choice to put the English language, obviously, in Google Chrome, which is a very handy option. The property information is under immobility because it's just a bit of a bad translation. Then you set up your filters for location, the prices, what do you want, at what range, how far from the capital, for example, or do you want to go full mountains or closer to Bulgaria, etc., or closer to the seaside. There are various options to choose from. We knew our location would be Ilfov County, closer to Bucharest, preferably. So that was determining our filters, and as you can see, well, setting a bit more filters now for correct currency, and you can see that if you get past the promoted items, you can sort them by the newest or by the cheapest. So it's very similar to the normal sale platform. As you get past promoted, you can see the price range. The ones at the top are the auction, as you can see they're at that low price. But the ones starting from 15,000 euros, that's not actually an auction. It's just the house needs a lot of work. As most frequently those cheap houses are demolishable, they're not livable. But this one, for example, at 19,000 euros, I think it was just needing renovation. And you scroll down, you can have a look at pictures, see what appeals to you, etc. Pictures are not the greatest usually, and very often they don't have pictures inside for some reason, which was quite a shock, because I mean, you're trying to sell a house. And of course, you can see in the description some important parameters are utilities, how close they are to your house, if they are present. Very often there is a well, water, so you're independent, you're basically off grid already on the water. Very often there is a septic tank or none of it, so you need to inquire about it. But as you can see from the options, they're quite moderately priced comparing to the house prices in the UK, and they come with a lot of land. I'm just going to browse a little bit to show you some options, some houses, prices and location in proximity to Bucharest. this is one of those really decrepit houses which is subject to demolition, but it comes with land. It's quite close to Bucharest, which is the main place of work, obviously, if you want to relocate and work in the capital or open your business in the capital. But you can still live in the beautiful countryside, and you have a chance to do something of your own, to build your own house, your own garden, whatever your heart desires, and all at the price of 15,000 euros. So now, as you can see from the boxes behind me, well, there is much more over there, like a massive wall of boxes. But now we are actively packing just to start sending our first parcels, which go actually directly to Romania. We are also packing to move this house here into a smaller house in the UK. But before I get on to that part of our journey, I want to show you what did we get actually in Romania from OLX, how we found our dream home. It's beautiful, it's quirky, it's not as destroyed as some of the pictures that I've showed earlier, but it still needs a lot of work, and we've been told this week that the weeds grew quite a lot over the last few weeks. It's been warm summer, it's basically a jungle now, so at the end of this month Adi is going to go there and already preparing to do a lot of chopping and burning of any rubbish in the garden. So when we first found the house on OLX, it was just like many other listings, very bad pictures, like picture of the street, picture of the house from outside, lots of pictures outside, a bit of fuzzy pictures from inside, so we could tell there is something in there that it's not completely destroyed. And we kind of fell in love with the outside space because it mentioned a forest, and it was quite a bit of land. It's half a hectare of land. So we decided to send our agents, Adrian's parents, to go and have a look. So we got in touch with them on OLX. The owners were well, it was one person, and then the neighbor of the house. They were really, really nice. They were very friendly. Apparently the neighbor looked after the house because the owner actually lives in Germany. They moved to Germany many years ago and didn't really need the house, hence it was on OLX on sale. And the neighbor is lovely. He's quite a handyman. He's been doing a lot of work on that house, so a bit of extension, and he's done some gardening. He basically kept it tidy from the weeds. So that was quite nice to learn that there's like close community ties between people who live next door. He's actually had his cameras pointed into our side to keep an eye on our house for a while. He's doing it now. So that gives us really good feeling about the community. After getting a video session from Adi's parents on site, we decided that we need to come and have a look ourselves. We were still falling in love with it, but obviously until you see it, can't really make such a big decision and investment. So yes, it is a big investment for us, but we will be mortgage free on this house. So Adrian booked his visit, and somehow it started coming together that even I came to visit for a few days, and we had a look at the house ourselves, and it was amazing. We loved it. I love the area a lot. There's lots of lovely local produce. It's quite agricultural, but there is a forest, and there are lakes, there are rivers, so beautiful nature to explore. And it's only 1.5 to 2 hours away from the seaside, so potential for trips to the sea for a day, or maybe stopping over for the weekend. Wonderful weather, and an acacia forest. I know acacia is a bit of a questionable tree, but we are going to trim it and create a bit of a forest area with a log cabin. I think is one of our plans, many plans. So the ceilings here are good. The original part of the house, it's tall. Love it. However, the additional bit is a bit low. But still okay. For a bedroom, for example, that window needs change into something better. This is actually a kitchen. It's a bit small. And this is bathroom, needs finishing. Well, quite a bit of finishing, but it's got big space. It's a good space bathroom. But it could have, for example, washing machine here. So kitchen could have a bit more space. And lounge could be here because it's a beautiful room. But it needs fixing that hole. It's actually a chimney there. I don't know what escaped from there. Look, chair 1, chair 2, chair 3. It's a matching set. Everything is ancient here. This window might need changing. I will need changing. But it's got good features, it's got good potential. And Adrian wants to extend this wall into that area. Positive note, I'm going to say goodbye for today. We're going to show a bit more in a month's time when Adrian had a chance to go back to Romania to do some initial work, like sort out the water properly now. The well is good, but it's a bit too slow filling up with water. So tomorrow somebody's going there to have a look if there's a problem with the well or if we need a new one. And also he's going to sort out the septic tank when on his next visit. And possibly a boiler. I'm not sure. He has a long list and he's getting very stressed trying to sort out his priorities. So I think I will talk about it next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.